cinnamon, all cinnamon, cinnamon, salt, cinnamon, enema, give me enema, salt, enema, melanin, no melanin, all melanin, all melanin, all men are friends.
All men are friends.
Yo, all men are friends in this.
Enema, give him enema. Oh,
Give
too
him an
much.
enema.
I already destroyed the
Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
What up, YouTube?
That was the trailer for 8 Mile 2.
Yeah, starring Zach.
The other Eminem story.
He kind of sounds like him in that when he goes.
Yo,
fast.
no, that goes hard.
That shit slapped. 5 bars in 5 seconds. That was like 15 seconds.
That was way more than that was only 5 bars. It sounds like so many bars.
He's like, yo, I do
Bars.
15 bars in 15 seconds challenge.
Dude, what episode is this?
18.
What
welcome,
up? We're on
welcome to the
episode
18th
18.
podcast.
Yo.
We got Liz here for a few minutes.
Yeah, we got the squad.
Yeah, pieces.
Liz, Hunty.
Yeah, Liz is piecing soon, but you know.
I'm not
Zach
on the
and
art,
Jax
so
on
I
the
And
can't
Miss
say.
Kitty. Miss Kitty's bothering us already.
Kitty Garb.
The kitty.
It's the mascot of the podcast.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
see we got a few drinks going around. Let's just say what we're drinking.
So this is
I got you one of these,
creamy
too.
red birch
In
beer.
the other room.
Ooh, the
Yeah,
creamy
it's
red
in the other
birch.
room.
Creamy red birch.
I offered it up to Liz, but she didn't want it. So
Yeah, Zach's like,
You're
yeah, you
welcome.
can
I
have
wasn't
this.
sure when you were getting here.
Damn, I haven't seen those. I've never seen those before. Where'd you pick them up?
The Good Lots, dude.
A lot special.
That's the only. The only place I've ever seen them. It's like old, not department stores. What's like, what is a Big Lots? Like
what is a
fucking-
big Lots?
I don't
How would you
know.
categorize it?
You would a grocery.
It's a discount store.
It's like
right?
a better Martin's.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
my
oh.
god. Martin's is a fucking.
We hate Martin's.
Martin's is like this was on fire.
We hate
for
Martin's out
5
here.
minutes before it went on our shelf.
Don't even bring up Martin's in front of them.
Start a fight about this Martin's shit.
I don't know if you guys have been in one, but it's awful. But
I hate Martin's.
All right, so I'm sipping on
Young
some of
Jax.
this Gamer
yeah.
Fuel.
What's the drink of the week these days, Jackson? We got
Fuel,
the,
dude.
the G Fuel.
Zach and I have been fueled up lately on this absolute Gamer Fuel.
Fueled the fuck up.
and your performance has been out of this world, clearly.
Yeah, the
For real.
performance has been insane. The lead levels, pretty high, but that's fine.
We we take what we can get. There's
Nobody better comment on this fucking podcast about the lead levels or I'm gonna lose it.
That's the only comment we get. Is like
Like,
you guys should watch out about those lead
You
levels.
know there's lead in there, right? I read like the title of a story from like 6 months ago, and I think I know about the issue, but I really have no idea.
Jackson feels very passionate about
Very
this.
strong about the
I
G
don't even-
Fuel.
like
man.
I totally agree that I'm poisoning myself as I drink this.
It's
I
a
don't even-
great burst of caffeine and energy.
Oh yeah.
Is it like a powder that you mix into the water or what?
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. You get this like really overpriced like container with 40. Like they give you 40 servings, but it costs like $40. So you're like, wait, this isn't a good deal.
Wait a minute.
And then you scoop it up, you shake it up. Here, dude, try a little sip of this. I believe we're sipping on some peach mango. Mm.
Yep, peach mango.
I haven't tried it yet.
Because it was a
Give me a
flavor
sec.
on sale.
That's crazy.
Mm.
I don't know. It does taste like peach mango, man.
Oh yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
And
But
just wait till
it's
the
also
power hits
really
you.
expensive.
Just wait
so
till
I
that
don't
fuel
know if
starts
it's
to hit
worth-
your veins.
Ugh, it's so powdery.
It's
Yeah.
definitely tastes like some mad sugar.
Oh
powder.
god, no, it's awful.
Oh, no, it's delicious.
Maybe it's not mixing good enough, but
Liz, let me tell you,
Me
you
and
sit in
Jackson
front
have
of
been
a
conditioning
computer, you're
ourselves.
gonna be killing it. Like
That's
Yeah.
true.
as soon as it hits you.
Yeah.
for real.
God, my
Everything
typing speed
feels
is-
slow when you drink that shit. You're just like, go! That's how I felt at work the other day. My heart was like,
Wow.
I just like pounded one and then drove to work.
So is there more caffeine in that than an energy drink?
Yeah,
Like a
it's
Red
supposed to
Bull?
be like 2 cups of coffee is like one.
How
scoop.
many milligrams?
Wow.
Like 70 or some shit, right?
70 is like 1 cup of coffee, so
No, I thought it was 40 milligrams was a cup of coffee.
no, it's more.
I mean, like
Okay.
you can get a double.
Wasn't it?
Like coffee is, you can get so many different sizes and like strengths.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
fair.
It could be anything. What I realized the other day was I popped one before I went to work, and then at work I had like 3 coffees, and then I popped another one when I got home, and I was like, oh, I'm on one right now. I was like, I've had like 12 coffees.
I'm fucking wired.
Jackson's been up since then.
Yeah, I have not slept since then.
Wow.
But, yeah, if we seem kind of energetic today, that's fine.
Jackson's got the fuel.
Fueled up.
He's like shaking.
The gamer.
I know Zach had one earlier. He's
Actually, I
like
was
woke up,
like-
had to smoke a Zoot, had a G Fuel.
Yeah, I did have a G Fuel after my Zoot.
Mm.
And then I went
Only
to
way to go. Really.
Target. So what else we got here? Liz has been
Oh, yeah,
gracious
yeah, yeah.
enough to finally bring this to me. First we feast, Hot Ones Los Calientes.
Even
sauce.
hotter wings.
Yo, the official Hot Ones.
That's a
Review.
seal tear right there, baby. That's a seal
ASMR.
tear.
Limited edition.
Is this limited?
Yeah.
Ooh. So what peppers are in this one?
Yeah, what are we
I don't know,
piping
let's
up
read
with
Let's
there?
read the peppers.
Read the description of how hot they are.
Is that a metal cap?
Smells like a little bit of habanero,
It's
maybe some
luxury.
Chipotle.
The only 2 peppers Zach knows.
It's not true.
Damn,
You
that was filthy.
just named both of them.
He's like, not true. I have jalapenos as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, it's a smoky blend of serrano and habanero chilies, sweet fruit and tart tomatillo.
Ooh.
That's the green tomato.
That's that green
salsa.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, Evan's here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it says slather it on wings, tacos, pizza, or just about anything that needs extra kick.
Slather
Kick.
that bitch up. Okay,
Zach's
so
eyebrow went up on the kick.
I constantly
gonna
hear
finger it.
hear stuff referred to as smoky. What a fake ass flavor. What's that even mean?
Dude, you can literally.
How do
it's
they
called
put the
liquid
smoke in?
smoke?
Yeah,
there's liquid smoke, and that's probably what they use.
So is the flavor of smoky just what happens to something when you just put smoke on it? Like if
I
you're,
guess so.
That's
Yeah,
Like,
so if
people
you-
like that.
If you smoke a meat, like the process of smoking a
Smoke
meat
meat every
usually is
day.
like at least 12 hours. You
Oh.
just slowly just
So you
baste this
s-
meat and just smoke. And you put in like this fucking like tank of just pure smoke.
and then it somehow tastes like this chili.
Yeah, and you use different blends of like wood chips and shit to make. Careful, it's really soupy.
You're eating the
to make
wood.
different smoke, and yeah, it makes like the meat like
God,
super
dude.
like tender and soft and like kind of pink.
It actually smells pretty good.
Oh, it's pretty hot. Wait, this is
Careful.
Hot Ones. I forgot.
It's not that hot. I think it
it's
tastes pretty
pretty
good.
It's really good.
It's spicy, but it actually has a good.
I
Flavor.
like it.
It's not the hottest.
Man, that'd be great in some chili. I feel like.
I don't want some
Oh
more.
yeah, it would. Yeah, that would make some
Or
good
on a
flavors
nice
there.
Chipotle bowl. You bring
Yep.
the Chipotle home.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It just kind of hits you in
No.
the throat on the way
Got
down.
mine on
Mhm.
my tongue is still burning.
The
Ew.
tongue is.
Maybe it's because this birch beer doesn't
It's-
that spicy to me.
The birch beer.
It's
Yeah,
a
you're right, you're right.
5 out of 10 heat level.
That was only 5.
5 out of 10. Okay, I understand that.
Y'all are weak.
I can see
That
that.
feels like a 5.
I mean, I'm not dying over here, but. All right, man.
And is
So
that,
what's the out of 5 stars? What's the?
I like that, to be honest.
Give it a quick
I'd
rating.
give that a fucking 4.
Yeah, 4 for me. I like it.
out of 5?
It's a sauce I'd actually put on. I don't like hot sauces, but I'd throw it on a little, you know.
So if that's a 5 out of 10 heat level, is the last dab a 10 out of 10?
I think so. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
they
that
call
was-
it
that
an
was hot.
11 or something?
That was mad hot.
Yeah,
That's
some shit.
bullshit.
They're like, we've thrown out all legitimacy of our rating system. Now there's 11 out of 10.
Yeah, the rating system means something until
We'll
they
always
wanna sell the
top it,
product.
you know.
Yeah.
All right, man. That was all right. Definitely got the
Yeah, not
smoky
too
flavor
bad.
on that, so
Yeah, definitely a little smoky.
a little smoky.
A little smoky action.
Little Smokies.
Little smoke.
Nothing like the fucking last dab we did on the podcast, which was major.
Yeah, that shit
Um,
was major.
Absolutely killed me.
Yeah, shout out to Evan coming in.
Shout out to Evan.
What up?
He says, "What up?"
Has
And-
Evan been on ever?
No, he can
No,
come on
he
sometime.
comes
now.
on all the time and just doesn't say anything. So that was another Evan segment. I hope you all enjoyed.
I hope y'all enjoyed that.
Come back next week.
Next week's starring Evan.
So how you gamers doing today?
Good. I had the day off of work, so I just.
Ooh.
Zach's day sounded so.
I told
easy, dude.
Hunter about my day today. You guys want to hear about this?
Yeah,
shit?
So
run it
easy.
down.
Tell
for me,
it.
bro.
Okay,
Sorry, I just
so
got mail.
woke up, rolled a zoot, smoked a zoot, made a oven pizza. It's a goat cheese pesto and tomato pizza. It was really good.
Wow.
It's from Whole Foods. It was tiny, which sucked.
Way too small.
And then I drank a G Fuel because I'm a gamer. Played a little bit of Nintendo Switch.
What did you play?
As a gamer would do.
I played some Splatoon with my little brother. Today's his birthday.
Oh, shout
Shout out
to,
Nolan.
Nolan is
Young
13.
Happy birthday,
Wow.
Bola.
Happy birthday.
Kid's a fucking adult.
Oh
Is
yeah,
he, is
pretty
it cool
much.
yet?
He
or
can
still,
drive now.
Still annoying.
I don't know.
You say he can drive
He
now?
cannot drive now.
Yeah, Nolan can drive now.
Dude's 13. He can't
Nah.
even get a job anyway.
Eh.
Except in China.
Yeah,
But-
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I played Splatoon
So
with
under
him
the
for
table.
about like an hour. Level him up a little. I'm trying to get him up to level 10 so he can do ranked play.
So
and
no-
then eventually league play with us. But
Farm.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity. We have actually 2 people on the podcast here who enjoy Splatoon. So I'd like to get your guys' thoughts on why it's a good game. Now, before you answer, is it just because it's one of the only playable games on the Switch, or do you actually enjoy it?
the first one.
Okay,
The
yeah.
former.
That's what I was kind of leaning
You
towards.
actually enjoy.
Come on.
No, I mean it is like a.
It's fun.
It's kind of like a unique multiplayer game, I guess. It can be fun. It can also be very, very rage-inducing.
but that's
because
like
there's a lot
any
of
multiplayer
bullshit.
game.
That's like any
I think the
multiplayer game for
hitboxes
sure.
are pretty rigged in that fucking game.
Pretty rigged.
It's
And,
super
yeah.
easy to pick up. And the art is cool.
No, it's not. Don't even lie. The art is so bad. The kids who are squids, they look trash.
There's squid kids.
6ix9ine, a world created by 6ix9ine.
I would like if 6ix9ine was the art director on that. I would have played it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have known. I would have heard.
Squiddy
about
got
that
the blicky.
But yeah, Nolan's pretty decent at that. He was getting like decent amounts of
Well, yeah,
kills.
dude.
Is
He's
he better
13
than
and
us
it's on the
yet?
Switch.
I think a little bit.
He's better than us?
Yeah, I
We've
don't
put
think
in
you're
like
that good.
50 hours.
Yeah, we haven't played in like 6 months.
That's
so
true.
He's been practicing more than us.
Little kids are such gamers, dude. Like
They got nothing to do.
the second my brother like started being better at games than me, like it was a fucking sad day.
What's he better than you at?
Fucking League of Legends, dude.
Really?
How old is he?
He's going into college, so he's like
18.
17,
Oh, I got
17,
you. Yeah,
18.
your brother's a little.
That's like prime league age.
Oh my god, he's a complete gamer.
Real
Absolutely prime gamer.
I wish I was good at League ever, but I wasn't. That shit makes no
I
sense
was
to
never
me.
good either. But
I
he
was
was
terrible
actually
at
really
that
good.
game.
He got diamond. It's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty decent. Yo, and then Mitchie got top 500 on Overwatch.
That is so legit, dude. I love
That
shout
is-
out that.
Dude,
Shout
what
out
if
to him.
like Mitch joins like Overwatch League,
like top
and then he
500 in
pretends
the
like he doesn't
country.
know us anymore?
He just starts texting like
I can't play
underage
with you
girls
guys.
and shit.
No, that's impressive.
Shout out. I mean, he cheesed it, but still.
Do you know what he used or how he?
Yeah. So basically, they put in a requirement where everybody in the top 500 needs to have a phone number associated with their account. So you can't have a Smurf in the top 500, right? You can only have one per phone number. And so when they made this change, he basically added his phone number really quickly, so only accounts that had the phone number could get into the top 500. And so he just did it before any of the other pros did it, and he got in the top 500. But he still needed the MMR to be up there, so it's legit.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's pretty cool.
That's
totally,
hilarious.
totally legit. Yeah, that dude's he's really good at games.
Wow. Shout out to Mitch.
Shout out Mitch.
Killing it. Speaking of being good at games,
Whoa.
Jackson and I hit
Oh,
an
I heard
achievement
about
this week as
Yeah,
well.
let's hear this.
Got a couple gamers on the pod
The
right now.
glorious conquest.
Yeah, man, we hit a good 2K on WoW, 2v2 rated arenas.
2v2, the most competitive bracket.
Clearly, just absolutely filled with the pros, but nah, man, I never thought that we would hit 2K, so it's pretty dope.
What's like the top MMR in that game? Like is 2K up there?
No,
or,
the top
or
MMR
that,
is
like,
over
intermediate?
3K.
Okay,
Yeah.
I figured.
But when you look at the breakdown of like what percentages people are actually at, I think we're in like the top 10% of players just by being a 2K.
There are definitely so many people way under 2K. Like,
yeah.
I almost never see anybody even in 1800. Like,
Yeah.
as far as people I like see and stuff like that in game.
Right.
But yeah, man, shit.
Yeah, we were going. For
We
a
worked
while.
our way up.
Felt good when we finally got it on
Yeah.
the last day of the season, the last
Oh, yeah.
opportunity we could have
Didn't
possibly
even realize
gotten.
it was the last day. We just happened to queue it up and that was it.
Also, we got it on the first day I started drinking G Fuel, so I don't know if that's like
Direct
G Fuel
relation. Shout out to Keemstar.
Keemstar got us 2K. So.
Code Keem.
Cheers.
Didn't work
Does
for
this
us.
come from Keemstar or does he just have kind of like a code for it? Like
No,
a coupon?
he just advertises it.
Yeah.
You should have gotten the Keemstar shaker bottle.
We almost got. There were a couple ones we were looking at. There was a FaZe Clan one, which was really funny. There was a Keemstar one, and there was a Doctor Disrespect one, which was so unreal. We wish we had got that one.
Wow.
We got the
For
MLG.
the record, we got the classic MLG logo, which I
MLG
really
logo
like.
was on
As you
sale
gotta
for
do.
$5, so that was the one we went with.
Use code Lame Dudes Podcast. To check it out.
At checkout.
Please sponsor.
Damn, we need to get some G Fuel sponsorships out here, man.
We're out here promoting the product, no sponsorships. Shit.
The cat is just sprawled across the podcast
Just
table.
fucking loves it, man.
Destroying our audio quality.
She's been waiting all day for podcasts.
Yeah, for real.
I gotta be in on this. Zach, you said you got some good topics for us, dude. What's going on?
Do I?
All right. I got a piece
You're
out.
like, I got
know.
2 hours worth of for the
No, I
topics.
thought you
Adios,
said
Liz.
because you remembered.
Yo, can we pause the podcast and get some gas going?
Oh, dude, yeah, that's a
Get
good
some
idea.
gas going.
Yo, we're
Okay.
about to
And
lose
say
our
goodbye
guest,
to Liz.
All right,
Cheers, Liz.
we're
Shout out
gonna
to
say
Liz for
bye to
coming on the
Liz
pod.
and pause real quick.
Bye, Liz.
Bye,
Bye.
Liz.
Cheers.
Yeah, we're back.
And we're back.
welcome.
Welcome.
What were you gonna
guest
say,
Liz.
Hunter? What's up?
So yesterday, this is Jackson. Jackson messages me. He's like, sends me a big doink first of all, which is always a good thing to wake up to. But he goes, dude, check your battle.net. I go and I look, and I'm like, there's nothing here. Should I like what should I be looking for? So I waited a little bit, get a fucking notification. I get a fucking gift from Young Stu over here. Gives me Battle for Azeroth for my B-Day, dude.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Upcoming B-Day.
It was the sweetest thing that's ever happened to me, dude. And he left me the nicest note. Let me read it for you. He left me this sweet note, dude. This
He
literally
wrote-
tickled me pink, bro.
Huntykins, your mom gay.
No, he goes, happy B-Day to the best feral and rank 1 teammate. Cheers.
God
What a
damn.
guy, dude. What a
Oh,
guy.
you guys hit 2,000 MMR.
I only did that because we hit 2K. We were 19.
It's like, I know it's your birthday, but
No, yeah. So I mean,
meant a lot to me, dude. Appreciate that.
most of our listeners are our close friends, so you'll know. But yeah, Hunty and I are WoW buddies, dude. We queued up in the arenas.
Only
and,
people who play
Put
well.
him games.
Yeah, played a fun.
Probably
games.
join back soon.
We're trying to
Thank you,
get
dude.
Zach back because the pre-patch just dropped, and so it's a crazy time in WoW right now. New expansion coming out.
Really weird.
Yeah,
Things
like
are really weird.
I
they've
haven't
nerfed
turned on my PC in a few days, so.
they nerfed the health so much. Everybody has 30k health right now, and like a few days ago, everybody
weird.
had like millions of health.
Yeah, so they
Hundreds of
scaled down
thousands.
all the stats for everything, right?
Absolutely.
100%.
So it's more simplified.
So everything used to be 1,000 item level. That was what legendaries were, and now they're about 200.
That's
Isn't
sick.
that insane?
So filthy.
It's kind of fun though playing with all that low health. It feels like you're, I don't know, like 5 expansions ago. Is
Yeah.
what it feels like I'm playing.
It's so dumb because the numbers obviously shouldn't mean anything. It should all be
Right.
about the percentages, but it does feel like classic WoW to me because I just see small numbers and I'm like, hey.
Damn.
It's-
But
it's really fun. But so what Hunty and I have been noticing is that people are really not looking forward to this expansion, man. They are negative about it. Even
They
some of-
they're not excited?
No, they're not
Damn.
excited.
doesn't
There was
seem like it.
some controversial ass changes.
Jackson and I were both like, wow, this is pretty fun. Like, maybe this is going to be a good expansion. And then I'm reading all this shit and watching all these videos, and people are like, not looking forward to this, dude. I'm like, what? What's going on?
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, tell me what you think of that shit, dude. Basically root beer, bud.
Birch beer.
The Red Birch,
Creamy red.
which this was alcohol.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I thought it was actual beer at first, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's not beer.
Nope.
I was like, wait, is this beer? And he's like, nah. I'm like, fuck.
Nah, dude.
Yeah. So the big controversial change they made, it doesn't even turn off his phone for the podcast.
Sorry.
Calls himself a
Kings.
producer. Basically, they
A
put.
producer.
Yo, you are the producer.
The producer.
Oh, by the way, when we stopped the podcast, it was to get big gas. So I'm about to smoke some of that.
Big gas.
Yeah, gas.
Big gas.
But yeah, Preach was like, yeah, not sure how I feel about this in his final thoughts. I'm like, wow. But he's focused more on the PvE side of it, and like, I feel like, and he's looking at like, he was talking about the artifact, like the necklace or whatever. The I don't know what that's even called.
Heart of our Azeroth.
Yeah, so he's talking about that and how that's kind of not really like working out. I don't know. I don't even know about that.
And world quests. Basically, all his complaints, I was just like, wow, I really don't give a shit about any of these complaints.
like, okay.
I was like, this is going to be good. So the big controversial change they made was they put all the cooldowns on the global cooldown, which means like you have to wait a couple seconds before you can pop your big damage and start using it. And so PvEers all around are crying about this.
So
But
you have to finish the ability
rotation's
cooldown,
gotta
but
go
then
through.
also you have to wait for the global cooldown to
It-
before it fully cools down.
Right. So how it would work
Oh, wow.
before, like your major damage cooldowns, you could pop them and use them with an ability instantly. But now when you pop a damage cooldown, you have to wait the whole global cooldown, which is about a second, and then you can use your damage ability.
Really doesn't feel as drastic as people say it is.
It's pretty big for healing because
Yeah, you've
when
definitely
you're
noticed that.
low health healing and you come out of some CC and you need to top someone off, what you would do before you would pop a big cooldown and use your biggest heal, and that would instantly give them the most HP possible. But now when you come out of that CC, if you either have two choices, you can either toss them a heal, which will save their life right now, or you can pop a cooldown and then heal them later. But oftentimes you don't have enough time to pop that cooldown and then heal them, so it makes healing really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Sorry,
That was a lot to take in.
These are, two thoughts from a
This is
2K
2K rated
rated. These
players.
are 2K rated thoughts, so
Yeah.
y'all better be writing this shit down.
Are you guys gonna be on all craft next week?
Yeah,
with
my
Hotted?
boy Asmongold's hitting me up. All right, this is way too much WoW for the podcast, so we can talk about
Absolutely.
something else.
Nonetheless, looking
pretty
forward
fun
to the
game right now.
expansion.
We've been having a blast.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. So he plays like.
So when are you coming back, Zach?
What do you mean to WoW?
To the gaps.
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you think you'll level
I'm
for
trying to.
120?
I'm trying to save a little money right now. I have a pet
save
project
that
I want to
money.
complete before the end of the summer.
A what?
That require a little pet project.
What is it?
Well,
Can you not say on the pod?
I think I told you about it before, but I want to try and get my fucking motorcycle license.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
You have to take a class that costs like, I think it's like $325 for the weekend. But then at the end, you
It's
either get your
definitely
permit or your full-on license, depending on how good you
word.
are.
What if you're really bad?
Then I guess they could fail you.
Like,
but
yeah. So here's the thing.
They're like, no, we just can't send you on the roads.
I think if you like drop your bike twice, you get kicked out of those classes or something. I don't know,
Damn.
but
Hopefully you don't do it any.
so they have bikes there for you. Like they use like learning bikes. They're like pretty small engines and they're not super fast.
Yeah.
And they're like
They're dirt
small
bikes.
cruiser bikes, so everybody can put their like they're pretty easy bikes to drive.
So even you could put your foot down.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, that's actually a thing I've been. I'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, so I want to do that. That's like $325. You have to buy the equipment. You have to buy a jacket. You have to buy a
course.
helmet. The helmet,
you gotta
the
buy a
gear
good
is
leather
so
jacket,
expensive.
dude.
Which no, it's not a leather jacket. It's just like a. It has like a little bit of like armor and like some Kevlar
Some armor,
lining
dude.
and shit. So if you
You gotta get geared
fall,
up for this fucking thing.
It's tier 10.
I mean, you don't want to fall off that thing
Yeah, you're right.
if you're on the road going
Or,
like.
no, you don't
You're
want to
right.
get fucked up when you fall off.
Yeah, if you do fall off, you know,
Skid all up.
as unfucked up as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to buy like a helmet. Like I was looking at helmets that were almost $300. I was like, fuck.
Wow.
That's the
And
class
then-
right there.
That's
Gotta
like.
do well for your head though. Like that's. the most
Yeah, you're
important
right.
piece.
Yeah,
should
they're really
invest into it.
expensive because they have a lot of like ratings and shit that you have to deal with. And then you have to buy gloves. You have to buy specific riding. You can buy. They're called like riding boots, but you can just buy like. They're like. You can also buy like sneakers.
Zach, how come
that
I
are
see
made for
guys in
riding.
shorts riding around with no helmet, no jacket on?
Because they're dumbasses.
And those guys already went through the training.
You have to
Those
take
guys
all.
are dead.
Yeah, so it's required at the course, but afterwards, I think basically you can just do whatever you want if you have your license.
Yeah.
So
Is helmet a legal thing though? Don't you
I
necessarily like? Is it?
think as
It
long as you're an
depends state by
adult,
state.
I don't
Oh.
think you have to wear a helmet in Maine. I don't know.
Wow.
You should though.
Yeah,
There's no,
right.
there's no way you do because I see people with no helmet all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that you'd be getting pulled over constantly?
So Zach, describe why you're into biking. Like what appeals about it?
I don't know. I just want
I
like.
just want to go fast.
Yeah, I want something to fuck around on
Okay, respect.
on the weekends.
He can't fuck around in that soup, dude. You
Can't
know
fuck
that.
around in the
That's hard to
soup.
fuck around the soup. Yesterday, I just went for a cruise before work. Like I was just like, I went through like some back roads I knew, and I was just like,
Let
oh,
me
that's
drift
cool.
through this.
You're like,
fucking
this
thing.
is way too safe. Like, I gotta be risking my life out here.
Why am I not going 100 miles an hour on two
On
wheels, bro?
On 2 wheels with no airbags. So that's
Completely open to the elements.
The reason I wouldn't bike is because God, I'm so scared of crashing, dude. Like, God, your body
Yeah.
would just be fucked.
Yeah, sometimes I
I'm
watch
trying to
these
die.
dudes and they're literally just there's nothing between them and the fucking road that's like it's flying by them. It's crazy.
Yeah, you have to be really
And
careful.
yeah, especially when they weave through traffic around the people. I'm like,
Hate those fucks.
I don't see a lot of people splitting lanes recently.
Yeah, that, I mean
Actually, what I see is a lot of like 40-year-old dudes who like
they all died.
fucking split into the shoulder
They
to
all
pass
died.
you because they're assholes.
Wow.
You ever see that shit? They pass in
Actually,
the shoulder.
no. That hasn't happened.
Just
to
like
me
a
yet.
group of like 4 Harleys, like,
Oh yeah.
and you're just like, ah, my ears, and they're just like going by, and you're like, dude, just wait in traffic
They're
for a second.
so annoyingly
Those
loud.
guys are
dude.
flexing so hard. They're like on their way to fuck your bitch. They're like, gotta pass you so we can get there before you get home.
Yeah, so the way I understand it is like half the motorcycle community despises Harley, and the other half only rides Harley.
Wow.
Like there's no real in between. Like everyone's like either these are the stupidest fucking bikes ever, or this
End
is a
all be all
real
dude.
bike.
No other bike but this, right?
Yeah. So they're like cool because they have like classic designs and shit, but weed ASMR right now.
Some ASMR.
But they're like, I guess the way they're built, they're like pretty slow and boring, kind of. Like they can
Yeah, it
have
seems
pretty.
like it's a cruise bike. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah, they're cruisers, but I guess just like the way the
take your wife-
engine's
take
set up.
your old lady out on it.
Yeah, it takes a really long time to like kind of speed up.
Yeah, so from what I've seen, you're actually required to have your GF right on the back of your bike with you.
That feeling with no GF, so I'm gonna get a bike that doesn't really have passenger space.
No, you need a biker GF. That's basically a requirement for the license. Oh, Christ, kitty. She's all up in our shit.
You need to have a 40-year-old wife who's had at least 2 kids before with a different man.
Sorry, this is the point of the podcast where we all cough because we're getting high.
That is the point. But good for you, Zach. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, man, if you're into that, definitely go for it and kill yourself in like a year.
I probably won't be able to get a bike this summer, so I'm just gonna go for my license and like work on buying a bike over the winter.
Gang.
I was
already-
looking at like if I have time to save, I can get like a pretty nice bike if I wanted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you already know which one you want?
I've been looking at my throat is very sore. I've been looking
very
at there's a lot of different bikes. I don't want a cruiser.
Nah.
I don't think I want a sport bike.
Fucking
Oh, get a sport bike. That'd be
Mitsubishi
dope.
or
Dude,
something.
sport bikes though, you have to like be like hunched over the tank,
Yeah.
and you go like really, really fast and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'd rather get a bike where you're sitting more upright.
Okay, you're trying to lean
You
back
can
and
get
cruise.
sport
just
touring.
leaning back.
Like there's like upright sport bikes that just kind of have like, they're like a little chiller, but they're like basically the same bike,
Okay.
which is pretty cool. I like those.
What do you think about this electric bike? Do they make those?
They're
Electric
badass.
bike.
There's a company called Zero that makes them.
Wow.
The issue is that they're like hard to like get,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they like cost a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
imagine
I'm sure
they're
they're
pricey.
expensive.
Like I think like the cheapest Zero bike is like 10 grand.
Oh,
And
for
like
the-
I was looking at a BMW bike and it was like 5 grand.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God, imagine how quiet and like imagine how fast they would accelerate. Like,
I hate how loud they are, dude. That's one thing I can't stand about motorcycles.
no, I think that's part of the appeal is that everybody around you knows you're riding a
Well,
bike.
some people think that there's a saying loud pipes save lives because they hear you, but I don't think that's necessarily true.
Loud pipe, huh?
I
But
guess.
they're not gonna hear.
Basically, they need to hear us coming because we have a smaller like stature on the road, so it's harder
Yeah.
for
Did you just say
which
us
is
as
true.
if you're a
He
part
did-
of them?
He did
I,
say
I'm
it.
saying
are
it
you
in
in
their
there?
point of view, like
Oh,
I'm
okay.
speaking in
Okay.
there.
I thought you were
That was
already.
a Freudian
You're
slip.
like, these are
I've
my
been
people now.
experiencing this.
I plan to go get my license pretty soon. I'm with you guys.
I'm thinking about getting my license.
But
right
yeah,
now.
I don't really like loud bikes either. Like the bike I was looking at is not super loud.
Okay, good, because I'll be so annoyed if you come home with a fucking loud ass bike, pulling up.
No,
You know,
it's
like-
a single cylinder engine. Like that's what I'm going
Just one
for my
cylinder,
first bike.
Hunty,
real slow
You know,
bike.
the second he gets his bike, he's gonna have like 5 biker friends. He's gonna bring them all over. They're all gonna park their bikes in our driveway,
dude,
and then
you're
they're just
never
gonna
gonna
go
have a
out and
driveway,
drive.
bro.
I'm just gonna be like, oh my god. So fucking
We're just gonna
annoying.
go out and drive. Guys, hop in the Sub. We need to go get some food.
Zach already does that. He's like, yo, dude, I'm going out today. I'm like, yo, what up? He's like, I'm just going to go drive around the mountains all day. I'm like, yo, you doing anything? He's like, nah.
Yeah, one day I just took my car out and
Oh
drove
my
the
God, Zach,
Kankamangas Highway.
You just do whatever
Can
you
you
want,
imagine?
dude. That's so
Just
good.
driving for the hell of it.
Yeah, I went up
hate
the
driving.
I went
I
up
can't
the
imagine.
I went up the Kankamangas forward and
Oh, the
back.
Kankamagus. Hell
The
yeah, dude.
Kankamangas.
The Kankamagus.
It was like 60 miles. It was super fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Just can't imagine.
I just can't imagine.
It was cool. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Dude, good for you. That's
know.
sweet. It's really cute.
That is cute.
But yeah, that was my goal because I said once I got my Security Plus certification, which I just did, also announcing official announcement on the pod is I'm a certified CompTIA Security Plus certification holder.
Filthy
Ladies,
certification.
ladies, hit him
Comes with a very, very minuscule raise that I'll probably not
the promotion's
notice.
not that big.
Yo,
No
Zach,
promotion really.
let me ask you this. So if I was to just browse like the network security subreddit for like a year, would I know enough to take that test?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
I need to start browsing some more subreddits.
Yeah, dude.
That's how I feel. I like pick up so much knowledge just by like reading the appropriate subreddit. That's how I learn about every topic.
That's true.
Reddit
That's
teaching
initially how I
motherfuckers.
learned about security. So
Filthy. Programming too. There's a lot of good ones.
yeah, there is. You're right. But yeah, so I have that. So I was like, all right, I'm allowed to go get my bike license now.
Hell
But
yeah, dude.
I'm hoping soon. But it costs a lot of
That's fun,
money.
dude. That's fun.
I just got reamed. I had to renew my car insurance.
Just got reamed.
Oh,
I just
That's
paid.
expensive.
I paid the whole term up front
Oh wow.
because
like a G.
it was like a whole
Like a
month.
real G,
It was like a whole month like off of payments if you just paid all up front. So
Oh,
I
wow.
saved like $110. I was like,
That's
that's,
not bad.
sick.
That's 6 savings.
Absolutely epic savings, man.
Love these savings, man.
While we were on the podcast, I just unwrapped this letter about my retirement plan.
Oh,
It's already time to start thinking about it, boys. Only 22.
Just got in, hoping to retire soon.
The Fidelity Freedom 2060 Fund. I gotta start thinking about 2060, Bala.
2060. Wait, what?
That's, I guess, when
That's
I
probably when
no,
you.
I
that's
think
when I
that's like the
retire.
number of the.
I
I
gotta
don't
start
know.
thinking about 2060, Bala.
Nah, how old will I be in 2060? I'll be
Dust.
65, which is when you retire.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'll have
Quick
killed
math, dude.
myself way before
Quick
then,
math.
so don't even worry about it, Fidelity. Don't even worry about it, Fidelity.
I'll have gunned myself far beyond that point.
I'll drive off a bridge on my motorcycle that I get at some point in the future.
You're like, good thing I'm wearing a helmet.
At least my head will be okay. If they recover my body.
No, I know already what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have this like 300-pound bike, and it's gonna be like too tall for me. Like that's one of the things I'm looking for right now is like
Too tall.
there's like a lot of bikes have like different like seating positions. So
Yeah.
the ones I'm looking at are kind of like higher seating positions. So I'm gonna be up a little bit.
You're gonna be on your tiptoes.
What's that
leaning
little
back
boy
and
doing
forth.
on that motorcycle over there?
Yeah. So I'll probably do like the like lean on my right foot and then have like my like left foot on the
Yeah.
shifter type meme.
Isn't that what most people do? I'm not sure. I don't really know about.
I don't
bikes.
know.
Hey,
I need
girl,
to.
get on my bike.
Yo, stop shifting around back there.
give me a kick off the ground though.
But yeah, I'm just imagining one day I'm just gonna turn and I'm just gonna like drop the bike while I'm turning and just be stuck under the bike. Like,
Oh,
fuck.
suck. That'd tear your leg
Well, you
up.
just be a
man.
huge
Yeah.
beta.
You'll probably lay it
Fuck.
down a lot. While you're
Someone help! No, I feel like I feel like I could handle a 300-pound bike. There's like a specific way that you
That's
pick
really
up a
heavy
bike. I mean, a lot of people have like over 1,000-pound bikes out
Wow.
here. So,
Wow.
or
Filthy,
more like maybe like 600, 700 pounds actually.
Yeah, I
But,
was like, what? Fucking 1,000 pounds.
but like, there's like some of these
Motherfuckers
Harleys
are
out here
big.
are like 1,200 cc
Maybe
engines,
if
which
they're
are big
carrying
as
a
fuck.
jet ski behind them as well.
Yeah,
some of the carts in Mario Kart look so heavy.
absolutely not lightweight and aerodynamic.
Luigi's bike, dude.
Goddamn.
Tons. Yo, oh my god, this cat just attacked me, dude. So, I don't know. This is something I thought about earlier this week. I thought I'd share it with you guys, but I have a problem with people who are posting pictures of their food on Snapchat.
I do that shit. I'm gonna post it tonight.
I'm calling motherfuckers out right now. Like,
We should have talked about this while Liz was still here.
oh, does she do that?
Oh, yeah, she would have felt
Yeah,
persecuted.
okay, no, not necessarily stuff you buy and you just want to show your meal, but stuff you prepare. It's these motherfuckers that prepare food.
They're like, yo, check out this really average fucking.
I'm like, yo, this looks
It's like
some
white bread with
shit,
like
dude.
cold turkey slices and cheddar cheese. They're like,
I
made
literally
dinner.
saw one that was just like white rice, chicken, and 2 hot dogs. I'm
last
like,
night for dinner, I
they're
made
like
microwave
eat
brown
like
rice.
a king. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That took you. There's probably no salt and pepper on that.
Absolutely no salt or pepper, man.
Also, people who keep referring to their husband as my husband on Snapchat.
My husband.
I have one person on my Snapchat.
My hubby.
She's like, when you make stuff like when you make dinner for your husband, and it's just like burnt like hot dogs on like a frying pan.
like, yeah,
And
you're
you're like,
married,
yeah, this
okay.
looks dope.
Burnt hot dogs.
And she always like specifies it's for her husband. I'm like,
Like, I have a. How come we
I
never see him?
assume
I
your
have a
husband's
husband.
joining you. We know you're married.
He's never there in the pictures though. It's weird. Huh.
It's so weird to be offended by someone's like social media. Like,
Just what they like.
why would I care like what they post? But I get so annoyed.
I know, dude.
I'm like, God, we get it. Like you're out.
People
We
on
get it.
Snapchat and Instagram who post shitty stories of concerts. They
Oh,
zoom
dude.
in and you can't hear the music and you can't see the artist.
It's like, what song is this?
And they have like a and it's like 3 minutes of Snap stories. So I just do the full swipe. I skip the story.
Hang me, dude.
Dude, live music already sounds like shit, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Low-key, yeah.
Through a camera, even worse. Oh.
You can't get that. You can't.
It's never
transmit
been-
that
People are
well.
like, I'm gonna watch this later.
It's never been done successfully.
It's also like enjoy the concert, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Chill.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this is my favorite song. I should just hold up my phone the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
Unless it's a song that specifically calls for your phones up.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that-
Like if Kendrick Lamar tells you, "Get your fucking phones out," It's like, okay, I'll do it.
you're like,
fucking do
all
it."
right, relax.
You want me to? I'm doing it for you.
Word.
Dude, I've been listening to a lot of Belly lately. That dude fucking slaps.
Buzz
And
down. Rolly.
It's almost all because he's got like sick features. Like he's got that weekend feature. He's got that nav feature. Although not that the nav feature carries the song. Like, but
Yeah, I don't like the Navs.
the nav
feature.
part of it is the bad part of the song.
But it's still
but
pretty
the
good.
song is it slaps. That's called Maintain. You should look it up.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm actually on my Belly grind, dude. I think he's pretty good.
Never heard him before.
Yeah, he's pretty. I
Belly.
guess he's on the come up. I'm trying to think who else is on the come up, and I feel like I haven't heard of new people in a while.
Did you guys hear about 6ix9ine? His Instagram post
He's
where he
going to
says he's
jail.
going to jail for good. On
I
Sunday.
heard about that.
He better drop.
He like
all
choked a
his
fan, dude.
All his music before. Like,
Yeah, for real. He was choking a fan or something like that in a mall
oh,
because I don't know. The kid wanted an autograph or something, and he like was following him around, I guess. So, and the kid's family was there too, and he's like choking him and shit. There's marks on his. And he's 16. The kid's fine. Like he tweeted about it later. He's like, 6ix9ine choked me out in front of my family. So
Is
like,
that really what happened?
I'm dead. Dude, the
What
tweet's
the
out there.
fuck?
Like I
so
googled
funny.
it.
That's why he went to court.
Yeah. Like,
Did you guys see the picture of him going to court?
yeah,
His
I think
fucked
so.
up tie.
What do they look like?
Oh God! All right, I'm pulling this up.
Fan claims Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I need to get a legal pad so I can start writing down notes because I
Okay,
want to start
all right.
editing memes.
Let me
into the-
read the tweet the kid
feed.
did real quick. He goes, all caps, I just got choked by Tekashi 6ix9ine at the Galleria in front of my parents. My mom, brother, and dad literally had to pull him away from him and his goons. I was
I
recording
let my
him.
nuts drag,
Oh,
right?
Like, what the fuck? And also 6ix9ine was like, delete the video. He's like, I want this deleted. Of course, everybody around him is also like,
Yeah, they all got it.
gotcha 6ix9ine.
God, he's let his nuts hang
really does,
all
man.
over that kid.
They're always dragging.
Always.
Maybe that kid stepped on him one time and it just like pissed him off.
Yeah, these rappers are so fucking dumb. Like, once you make millions of dollars, you just can't assault. Like,
You're
you
gonna
gotta,
lose
you gotta
it.
stop
You're gonna
assaulting
lose it,
people.
man.
Now you're in the spotlight. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
He's young, man. I don't know
I'm
what I
good.
would do with all that stupid shit. I wouldn't act like that anyway. Like I don't know why
Yeah.
you would, but
Well, I don't know.
he's got money.
He's
man.
gotta let his nuts hang
I guess so.
and drag.
I guess
let
that's
my
where he's
nuts
from.
drag, right?
I guess people maybe around his area, people are just wild,
Oh yeah. The blood.
just wilding out.
Trey,
Schweiling
Treyway
out.
shit.
Treyway, man.
This is Treyway shit.
Hey, Treyway here.
Can we
I'll
start
never
our
forget
podcast
that.
like that?
What?
Treyway.
Treyway.
We need a soundboard with 6ix9ine like
Oh, I
shit
need
on
that.
Yo,
That would
what
be
would-
so
What
cool.
would be on our-
Treyway.
Yeah, Treyway would
That's
be on
gotta
our
be one.
soundboard. What else would definitely be on there?
it. Goth Boy Click. I like
Goth
that.
Boy, like also just a lot of Jolioli, like.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We'd have one of those.
And we'd need some like sound effects too. Like I want like a farting noise.
Yeah. We'd
Like
get
you know in like shitty old comedies when they're like about to get diarrhea, they make like the like really bad fart. It's like farting noise.
Wait, I'm imagining this. It would make our podcast so much better.
I think it
Like
would.
Zach tells
What are
a
we
funny
doing?
story, and then at the end it's like, or Jolio going like, oh. That would be the best.
Or Jolie
That'd
going,
be good.
Yeah. Filthy. All right,
What
we're
are
gonna
we
have that
thinking, man?
for the next.
Such a
podcast.
good idea.
See if I can figure that out. But
It's gotta
I
be
don't
just
know.
be like soundboard.
That'll we'll just like we'll download these clips or like we'll figure out how to. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe there's some way to input it into this, which is what I'm hoping for, but I doubt
Oh.
it. I think
Or-
we'd have to input it as a microphone.
Can you download YouTube videos?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always YouTube to MP3.
Well, there's also YouTube to MP4.
Okay.
No way.
YouTube MP4.
They made the
That's how
sequel.
good YouTube to MP3 was. They came
Dude,
out
I,
with YouTube
I
to
can't
MP4.
find YouTube MP3 that works.
Oh, they all work, dude. What do you mean?
None of the links that I Google are fucking.
Those
working.
websites suck.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they
awful
suck.
websites, and the sound quality is awful.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's the only way to get the slapper.
Sometimes you just need a.
Yo, everybody listening, Bloodwalk is on Spotify. It's just released on some like weird.
Oh yeah, Jackson discovered that.
Yeah, it's actually on Spotify. You can listen to Bloodwalk right now. It's just I don't know.
It's like Bloodwalk by Takashi or something
Yeah,
instead, like
exactly.
his old rap name.
somebody
And
like
it's
illegally
someone just
uploaded
like
it.
ripped it off
No
YouTube.
kidding.
Yeah, it's literally the YouTube edit just played like a little bit longer.
Yeah, they
Crazy.
loop it like 4 times.
Treyway. God, it's a slapper though.
Yeah, of course. You gotta have that shit.
One of our favorite songs.
Takashi.
Let me check my notes.
If I ever get a cat, dude, naming that motherfucker Takashi.
Oh, that'd be such a good.
Takashi,
pet name.
get the
That's a good cat name. Takashi.
I was gonna complain about work, but I don't think I'm going to.
Nice, dude. Should have a good attitude about it.
Do you guys get upset when I mean, it's nothing to really be upset about, but like if somebody calls you kid,
It's really condescending when
it's so condescending. Can I tell you what an instance that happened to me and tell me how fucking condescending this was?
let's hear it.
yeah.
I was at work, and I'm walking down, like I'm about to pass an aisle, and a lady, before I get there, she goes, "Hey, kid," and I'm like,
Shit.
I'm like, yeah, and she actually goes, "Oh, sorry for calling you kid," and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, you
nice.
could have literally said anything else, but it's fine." Like, just say excuse
Just
me.
excuse me.
Or-
That's how I get someone's
like
attention
any
at a
person
retail
in
store.
the world. Like, what is wrong with you? Just like, but it's like, who cares at the end of the day? Like, but for some
Hey,
reason,
lady,
I like,
Hey,
where's the
little
cat
bitch.
food?
I like people who say "sir" but really condescendingly. It's like, "Sir, okay, sir." It's like,
sir, could you sit down,
Time
sir?
Warner Cable customer support.
yeah.
Didn't what happened when you went to that gas station and like didn't someone like get upset with you or like was condescending with you about like your ID or something or asked you for your ID in a weird way? You like came back to when Zach was living in his old place.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this?
No, it's happened a lot of times. I always have weird experiences. With
You like
I
said
I
some
don't
bitch
have any
laughed at you
trouble.
or something. I don't remember what it was.
I have like no trouble. I just pull out my.
Oh, I know. I don't
Just
mind
whip
being
it out.
asked at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just mean I never get trouble. Like I've never, which is weird because I'm probably the youngest looking person out of the 3 of us. But like
Yeah.
I went to bars like a couple weeks ago. Bars. Not the rapping kind,
We
unfortunately.
hit 15 bars in 15 minutes.
15 seconds.
In 15 minutes, dude.
And
It was
a bu-
tough, man. Couldn't get a drink.
Fuck, we gotta move to the next bar already.
Shit.
Yo, let's hit up the wait, what was it? All boys are friends.
All men are
All
friends.
men are friends bar.
Sticks nightclub no
Sticks.
longer up, dude.
Rip.
Damn.
Yo, my coworkers were literally talking about when they went to Sticks.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
How's
Are
that?
they men?
Do they like it?
One of them is a gay man and the other one's a woman.
Oh.
Nice.
Was it a good place?
They didn't like it that much.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Maybe. It was just that. Maybe it's just that.
I mean, I've never heard good things about it.
Well,
I've only
closed
heard that
down,
it's
so
there.
probably
You
not
know.
very nice.
One time,
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
my dad's friend from Canada was visiting us, and they were out in Portland, and he like just went off on his own. Was like, I'm gonna go look for a place to get a drink, and he just walked into Sticks, and he was like, something is different.
It
about
smells
this
in
bar.
here.
This place is too nice. I actually never been in
And
there.
then,
I
and
don't
then
Everybody
he
in here
realized
is
that
way
he was
too
in a-
kind.
Yeah, he realized he was in a gay bar, but he stuck around for a couple drinks. He said,
I mean, shit. Honestly, I don't think it would be a bad thing to go to a gay bar for a
"Yeah,
little bit.
probably not.
Oh, that's probably dope.
I know.
It's probably
They're
epic
probably very
wine.
nice.
Probably way better than the
A normal bar, yeah.
Arcadia, which is a lame ass bar.
Is it
Yeah,
like
that shit
I
sucked.
was so disappointed by that place. My friends, all our friends, made it sound so cool.
It
Yeah,
gets
you're
hyped
right.
up real hard.
I won't. Yeah,
It wasn't
It's
that
it's.
fun.
I don't know what it looks like anymore because I know it's getting renovated. They're getting like a kitchen.
No,
and
it's
stuff.
all renovated
it's
now.
done.
It's done?
Still like
Yeah.
shit.
Oh no shit! I haven't been in there.
The way you put
over
it,
a year.
there's like a food pickup area though, but it's just like a little space at the end of the bar. Like it's not really.
Yeah.
It's such a small area. You know, all those city bars that are so small and tight. Like it's like
I know. I expected it to be way like more open. It's like really packed.
Yeah.
Crammed.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal. Lots
Yeah.
of gamers there though.
all kinds of gamers.
I just
dude.
don't like going to bars. I think.
Just any.
I
I mean,
don't
I'll
love it.
I'll still go to a few bars, but you know, I don't think I like.
I
it.
don't like people very much, so
Right.
it's hard to.
Yeah, I'd rather
It's
just.
like, oh,
stay
do you
at
want to
home.
go around people who are intoxicated and are probably more annoying than they would be normally?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
I know you.
And then you get an Uber and like two of your friends are like screaming for some reason. They're like, "Dude, when we get home, do you want to play Melee?"
Damn. I feel
And everybody's like,
personally
"Yo,
attacked.
quiet."
Do you feel personally attacked?
I'm
Is
the-
that you, Jackson?
I'm the only one playing melee right there.
I
Me
think
and
you just,
Jackson had an Uber drive a couple weeks ago, and we just decided the guy was like not cool.
Why?
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He drove us back home.
God, I just
We were just like,
Remember that guy?
man, I don't know.
it's total like circumstance and coincidence, but I just get so many Uber drivers who I just think hate women. Like, I don't know why like dudes who hate women drive Uber late at night and want to talk about it, but it just happens so often. To
What
me.
do they do?
Well, there was the worst time.
The
was,
one was Halloween.
hate women.
One
Was it
time-
Halloween?
Yeah, we were going to like a Halloween party.
Or was it Christmas?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
We're probably not a Christmas
Fucking
party.
hell.
We were going to this party like with a bunch of our friends in the back of this Uber, and really short ride. Couldn't have been more than like.
It was
5
an
minutes.
8-minute drive or
Okay,
some
8
shit.
minute, yeah. So this dude somehow in 8 minutes like just like starts talking about how women are like so slutty lately and how they just like put out and how like all women are sluts. While like we have women in the car.
Yeah. So everybody's really
Jesus
uncomfortable.
Christ.
And then he's like, "Oh, but yeah, I'm not talking about you."
What
Oh,
the fuck?
Yeah, that
Everybody's
was
just
the
like,
most awkward shit.
Fucking quiet.
How many stars do we give that guy?
I don't know. I think they
Were
like.
you there too, Zach?
Yeah, I was in the car. That was
Holy
my first
shit.
ever Uber ride. I had
That
never
would
been
do
in
it
an
for
Uber
me.
before.
I've never been in one either. I don't plan to.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, God, have you seen girls these days?" We're like, "What?"
What is that? Why is that
Yeah.
a talking
He's
point?
like-
There was a big lead up to it. It was
Yeah.
like the ultimate. He was like, "But you know, it is different these days, or
Oh,
whatever." And I'm like,
no.
"Oh."
It's like he
And you're
wanted to
like-
talk about
I'm like,
it.
"Oh, here's the
brought
punchline,"
it
and then yeah,
I gotta get there somewhere.
he's like,
with
"My
these guys.
girlfriend cheated on me,
Oh,
and now
what
I'm
the
mad."
fuck?
No, he didn't say that,
Oh,
but
okay.
That
that's
was low-key
probably
reason.
what happened. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
he's like, "I got cheated on." Now all women
Is that the
cheat.
only instance of that happening, or was
Well,
it
it's
just the
never
big one?
as overt as that,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the most obvious one.
but they're always just
Like
talking
fucking
about.
bitch.
I mean, I totally get it. Like, it's got to be a brutal life, like driving Uber all the time, especially late at night with drunk people. But
Mm-hmm.
they're always just like so, like, hateful towards people. Like the entire ride, Zach and I were coming
hateful.
back with this guy. He was just complaining the entire
He's
ride.
talking about like people like smoking in the car and like drinking in the car and like throwing up and shit.
He just like described every type of person
Like, the whole
he hates
drive.
giving a ride to. He was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I hate these people, and I hate this part of my life," and like,
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, yikes.
Like, bro, just drive the car. We don't fucking care about your
No,
shit.
well, it's like I feel bad for him because he's got to have a really hard life, but damn.
Why do you say that? Because people don't need to drive for Uber. Like it's something they, You know,
I bet
people don't like get down on hard times. Go, well, I guess I'll drive for Uber.
No, I think
I-
they
I-
really do.
You think
that's-
so?
I think there's like tons of people who are exactly like that.
Do you think part of it
That's
is
their
that there's
shit.
people who can't get jobs anymore, and that's why they start driving
Well,
Uber
that could
because
be
they're
true.
like
It's-
those types of people
they have
who get
cars.
like
No, I think it's
fired at
mostly-
work for like sexual harassment.
Oh gosh.
No, I think it's mostly people who don't make enough in their normal job and have to work
Yeah, I
more.
feel like it's a
Oh,
part-time
like a
type of
second
thing.
job?
Yeah.
That
That's
sucks.
like, can you imagine working like
That does
60
suck,
hours a
yeah.
week because you
Yeah.
can barely afford to like feel really bad for those people.
Yeah, that shit
That's
sucks.
true. That's true.
So I just feel bad for them, but it's like, god damn, just give women some slack. It's also all
Don't take it
dudes.
out on them,
So,
man.
I mean, have you ever had a
Yeah,
woman
I've
Uber
never
driver?
I've never had a woman
Dude,
Uber.
why would you? Can you think
I've
about
had
that?
4 men.
Would be scary as a woman. Right?
Sick, terrifying.
Do you think?
Random,
Oh, yeah,
potentially drunk dude gets in your car who's way bigger than you know?
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty scary.
Like it's got to be it's got to be scary as a woman to even get into an Uber. You know what I mean? Sometimes
yeah.
because they have control of where you're going, and obviously you hear
I'm sure.
scary stories, but
Damn, I haven't even thought about that.
I definitely wouldn't want to be the woman in the front seat getting people in the back seat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That could lead to a lot of bad situations for them. So
You're right. I bet that's
Um,
why there's not many women.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there are, but they probably don't give a fuck, and they're
Yeah.
probably not like tiny people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I have a fucking revolver under my fucking skirt, dude.
Yo, I wonder if you're allowed to stay strapped up if you.
I bet you
drive
can.
Uber.
Yeah, I think you can legally have
It's
a
not like they
firearm
search you.
in your car. So I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think Uber would be like, no, you can't have guns.
If like my Uber driver told me that like he has a gun in the car, I would be so uncomfortable.
Me too, dude.
I would like.
You don't need to
Dude,
know
next
about
Uber
it.
drive, I'm
You
gonna be like,
definitely don't
yo,
need
so
to
do you have
know.
a gun?
Yo, he's like,
I'm just gonna straight up be
I'm
like,
like,
yo, do you carry? Do you,
gun?
do you keep that
Are you
thing
strapping?
on you?
Strapped up right now,
do you got that chopstick?
No, you're right, dude. Very
I'm
uncomfortable.
like,
Are
please
you about to
just show
mop
me
the
now.
streets with the chopper?
Yeah.
Just keep it to
Never-
yourself. It's nice that you have it in case of defense.
It's not
but
nice that you have it.
Yeah, you're right. It's not nice that you have it. Dude, what if you were an Uber driver and somebody's like, I need you to go here. I think I heard a story about this where somebody was like,
to switch
tells you where to go, and then you get there or whatever, and it's like a dirt road in the
You
woods
get
and
robbed.
shit.
Yeah.
Not even robbed, but like almost killed or something. Like
Well, I
somebody's
heard.
trying to.
Yeah. What I heard was about like somebody trying to take an Uber to the hospital, and they were like, they didn't call it to the hospital, but they got in the Uber and were like, take me to the hospital.
Mhm.
And the guy was like, no, we can't do that because I guess Uber doesn't let you.
There's like a
take-
liability.
You can't get taken to the hospital by Uber because they don't want you calling it when you need to go to a hospital, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's just a really weird situation where this guy needs to go to the hospital, and the dude's like, I can't drive you to the
Wow,
hospital.
that's crazy.
And people got all pissed about it, but I mean, it makes sense, I think. From
I mean,
his-
Yeah.
I understand he can't.
I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing that.
he's
Right.
like bleeding, and he's like, ugh.
He's bleeding?
Nah, I don't think so. I think,
That'd be
I think
crazy
he was fine.
if he was like harpooned. Okay, I gotta get to the hospital though.
He's like, nah, get out.
Nah, dude, it's not what my thing says. GPS says otherwise, pal.
All right. Well, that was sad and dark. On
That was sad.
on a lighter note, yo, that song I Got 5 on it. I found it on the the 90s hip hop playlist. God,
So good.
I've been
Got
bumping that
5
all
on it.
day. I love that song.
Such a good song.
That Indo weed, dude.
Smoking on that endo weed.
So funny. Yeah, everybody should bump that if you're out there.
The soda's gone, boys.
I thought it was a little too sweet. Too much
Little too
sugar in
sweet.
this in the
It's-
soda.
it's real cane
I'm giving it a
sugar,
2
dude.
out of 5.
Real cane
Two
sugar.
2.5 out of 5.
What did you
I
give
accept
the,
If it was half the size, it'd be better.
All right.
what did you give the hot sauce?
I
4.
said a
I gave it a
3.5 or a 4.
I liked it.
It was really good, but it needs to be diluted in something.
Yeah. Obviously, straight sauce isn't what you need.
It's already pretty soupy though.
Yeah.
It was soup.
It's a soup
it's weird
sauce, bro.
because they like toss wings in the sauce, but it's like
It's
how many
always
wings can
dry.
you toss in one bottle?
Wow, that's got to be expensive.
That's
right?
a lot of,
It's not a lot of sauce.
No.
Sauce.
Like, I'm just trying to think about wings per bottle. I would guess, like,
for that bottle.
for that bottle, like,
That's maybe 8 wings or something like
yeah, I
that.
would say less than 10. Having never tossed wings in sauce ever.
Yeah, I guess it
Maybe
depends
12
on like
tops.
maybe if you just
with a
have
light
bare
sauce?
like deep fried wings and you just sprinkle the sauce on top of the wing as you eat it, maybe it's a little more. But if you do like most wing places, it's like a big metal bowl, and they just throw the
And then they
sauce in there
toss,
like
dude.
a
They
whole
toss,
bottle,
yeah.
and they just chuck the chicken in there, and they just toss that shit,
Yeah.
and it's the best.
That would be fun to do. Like that's your job.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could probably get
I'm
away
the
with some
wings guy.
B-Dubs employees, please let us know how
I
many
want
bottles
fucking
per.
wings, dude. I'd even accept hot ones.
Dude, I'm
just toasty
getting. Oh,
ones.
can we talk about my dinner after this podcast?
Hey,
Yeah.
what are you feeling?
Okay, so me and Luke and Alex are going to Ellesmere. It's this new barbecue spot, and
What's that?
it's in like South Portland, I think. But they have slow smoked chicken wings,
Ugh.
so I'm getting those.
Oh,
And I'm
back
gonna
to the
get a
smoky.
brisket. I'm gonna get a smoked brisket sandwich, and then 2 sides.
Damn.
I'm gonna get
dude.
macaroni and baked beans, I think.
You're killing it.
That's like the.
It's
you
gonna be
got the
real
full
tasty.
Experience right there. You got the
That
It's
sounds
brisket.
gonna be
good.
so good. I
the
can't wait.
beans,
The
Should I go
breeze.
brisket or pulled pork? I'm
Brisket.
between those two.
Brisket.
Yeah.
Brisket.
If you're going to the barbecue place, I think so. Pulled pork is like I feel like easier to get. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pulled pork at barbecue places is still amazing.
Still good.
That's true.
Just get
But-
both. Bring one home, dude.
Have you been like have you been like starving all day waiting for this meal? That's a lot of
I
food.
hope so. Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah, all I had was the pizza at. Oh, actually, I ate like a quarter of a bag of hot Cheetos. I bought hot
Flamin' hot
Cheetos
ones.
because
Quarterback.
I had to buy food and snacks and like other things for the thing I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, whoa!
Big hit on a bit.
Yo, we also need that on the soundboard.
we do. Yeah.
Just get like all the producers. Thank God.
We just get fucking we get copyright strikes.
Yeah. This
Oh
is,
yeah, we'd get a lot.
This is
Just
how our channel
auto
gets taken
deleted.
away.
Like,
So
yeah, they
show
had
us
6
deleted.
subscribers. They can start over.
Yo.
Sweep the rug out from under him.
What's DJ Mustard doing, dude?
Doesn't he rap now under the name Mustard?
Is that him?
Yeah.
Mustard on the
Beat.
beat. Huh?
Yeah, I think
Mustard's
it's just
still on the
Mustard
beat.
now.
But I'm also rapping on
Just
it.
plain
too.
mustard.
Yeah. He's like, yo, my favorite condiment.
Damn. I wonder if he makes his own beats that he raps over. He
Yeah,
would hope.
probably.
He would hope.
I mean, he had like the best beats at one point.
I just got a classic like playlist, and I just listen to it, and it's at the
All
beginning of
DJ
every
Mustard.
song.
Mustard on the beat. Oh.
Damn.
He was a legend.
He slaps, man.
Or
He
we
knows
used
how
to
to
think that
slap.
was just like random like nonsense that they're
Yeah, I
saying.
have no idea what the fuck.
He'd be like,
Muzzle on a beat, ho. All I know was ho. That's the only recognizable word you got in there, and beat maybe.
Yeah, I didn't know those were producer tags for a long
And then I
time.
realized at one point
Yeah.
it said like produced by DJ Mustard, and I heard it and I was like,
Mustard on the
Mustard on the
Ah,
beat, ho.
Of course, that's it.
Oh
She's like,
fuck.
Oh fuck.
I feel like producers are getting a lot more attention and like credit now, which I think is
Oh
cool.
yeah, yeah they are.
Do you think Murda Beats is gonna be bigger?
Yeah.
Murder.
I
He's
feel
like
he's
so
blowing
young,
up.
but he's like blowing up.
Blowing up hard.
Like he's on like Drake's album with like multiple
Oh,
beats.
the cat is destroying my mic setup.
Oh,
Kitty
Actually,
the
she made
cat.
it better. Thank you, kitty cat.
I think she made it better here.
that's funny.
This cat is the mascot.
She knew what to
man.
do. She's a real producer.
She gets a 5% at least.
You're right that we should edit.
It'd be cool if we could edit memes in. Like I wanna I'm gonna modify this art. Oh, we have to talk about this too. This is the closing topic.
Okay. On topic.
The way gamers are treated in our fucking society.
Okay. So obviously we live in a society where
Yep.
gamers are the most oppressed group, right?
Using basic logic and reason, we know that, yes.
Right? The Chads hold us down.
No Veronicas.
Society honestly holds us down in general.
Yep.
But we will rise
Which
up.
we live in.
The chat's hold us down.
Yeah. So gamers
Oh my god.
through Skyrim and other games we've been training for years.
Yeah, of course.
Now we will use that training.
We need to rise up.
To rise up.
We need to rise up together, guys. Gamers unite.
That's my favorite
Get your
meme.
G Fuel cups in the air.
Yeah.
That's my favorite meme at the moment.
What are those fucking glasses that Swifty had for a
Oh,
while? Go
Gunner gaming
Gunner.
glasses.
Get
Get
one
your
of my
gunners on and
Get your gunners on. play that level of MW2 where you shoot all those.
One of my coworkers wears those to work.
God, his.
I've worked at
Gunner
multiple.
optics?
I've worked at multiple places where people wear them for work.
Are you sure they're not just like normal glasses that they need?
No, they literally say gunner, and they have like the yellow. They have like the yellow lenses and shit.
Yo, how is his performance at work?
I bet it's
Sick.
epic.
I bet it's insane. He just scouts out the malware, no
I
problem.
bet it's epic.
He's like, God, I'm finding all the
Found it
malware.
really fast.
All these algorithms.
My eyes are being strained.
That was so easy to look at.
Thank you, Swifty, for the 20% off.
Dude, I swear, like I've got the f.lux or flux on my computer, and then I also like have my hue lighting TM like turned really red. And so I swear it's worse for my eyes because like I'm just like, what is going on?
It's really
This shit
confusing.
is so like red and orange. I just can't see anything. I'm like getting a headache.
The
Tearing up and
built-in,
shit.
Yeah.
the built-in Mac night mode is pretty good.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, it's not like a full red screen.
Yeah.
Like it just
Sucks.
goes to a certain level of amber where like you're not like
Yeah,
burning.
mine kind of does a similar effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just a level of
I fuck
amber.
with it. Oh, yo, me and Jackson were talking about this. You gotta bring your PC over soon.
Yeah, we were talking about that recently as well, and I would really like that.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll do a
LAN
quick
party.
checkup.
we need to do a checkup, Bola.
And we can just play the games.
That's true.
For real, for
LAN
real, for
party.
real.
Yeah.
Yo, so if you want to join the gamer revolution, reddit.com
And the gamer house.
/r/.
The Lame Dudes Gamer House
This-
starting soon.
This podcast is brought to you by Gangweed.
Gamers rise up.
I'm gonna put a Gangweed logo on our art. Like I'm gonna put it in
Yeah,
like the
dude.
like side.
Did you guys like that? Do you enjoy the piece?
Yeah, the art
piece?
is dope.
The art's dope.
My mom said it looked just like you, that little Zach.
Yeah, it does. It does.
She's like, that looks just like
Super accurate. I love you had the detail. You even put like our ashtray in there and shit.
Yeah. I thought.
I was
you
like,
guys
God,
liked
dude,
that.
it's insane.
Got you the fuck.
Really impressive.
Can you please
D-bowler.
Can you please put a gangweed icon on the podcast?
Yeah, I'll make a Gangweed
Gang,
one
gang,
for this.
The best. I mean, the gamers rising up joke is pretty funny, but the best joke of that whole subreddit is the gangweed. It's, it's so funny. This meme was made by Gangweed.
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 God. I love the
Ugh.
internet, dude.
Is this it? Episode 18 featuring Gangweed.
Yeah, I mean we're at an hour.
We're at a good hour.
Are we calling it fair and square?
I think that was a good pod.
Even Stevens?
Let's
Cheers.
do it, dude.
I agree. All right, that was episode 18.
Like, subscribe, kisses.
Kiss your dad.
Kiss your dad for us.
Peace.
Peace.